All right, people, what is going on? Welcome. You know that sound. It's the Unfiltered Band. It's episode number 36 of Unfiltered. We're diving right in, calling this one Operation Follow-Up on a couple of things I've already kind of hit on, but delving a little deeper, bouncing around a little bit. Dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria. Speaking of mass hysteria, right over, nope, yep, they're in mirrors. Right over there, yep, across the streams. Unfiltered Revolution. If you're jumping in on the YouTube side of it, and thank you, Unfiltered Band, get in on Twitter at Casey Stern. If you're on Twitter, get into the bio, subscribe, get the likes, get the T-shirts. Let me tell you something. These prospects are cool T-shirts in the team colors, these Met colors. They are sweet. And then some. Jump in on the orange and the blue, as we are not feeling blue. Let's start there. And a follow-up here on the Mets, okay? Now, let me level with you in a couple of things. Let me just get right to the point, okay? I'm not somebody who sits there and sugarcoats anything with this team. I am a homer in terms of I root for them, and I don't lie because I think it's absolute bullshit that people are in this business and they pretend they're not fans of teams. I hate that. I didn't grow up listening to people or liking people who are like that. If you like someone like that, it ain't going to be me, and I'm cool with that. Totally cool. No, we don't give it away in this business. We do not give away what team we're a fan of, because then if they know that we're a fan of it, no. Come on. Anybody who's followed me over the years, I'm harder on this team than anybody. But I want you to know I'm just like you. That's why I do the life pods and tell you all this stuff about me and my life and all the problems I got and everything else, because I'm just like you. But I ain't got no problems now with these Mets. Nope. 15 out of 17, 6-7 in a row. It's so many in a row, I forgot already. There's 73 and 39. 7.5 games as I do this up on the Braves. 10 or whatever it is on the Phillies, who they got this weekend. And a tough 7-game stretch coming up. Let me get the disclaimers that are all real out to you again. This is not a guarantee that they're going to do anything major this season once they get into October, even though they're very likely going to win this division. And I don't think, and I said it before, they're collapsing because with Max and with Buck and with Lindor, they're not collapsing. This is a different thing, not just because it's a better team, but this is a different thing. Different thing. Say it again. This is the best Mets team they've had since 2006, at least. If DeGrom is healthy, probably since 88. 99 was a better team than 2000. 2006 was definitely a better team than 2000. And 2006 and 2000 and 99 were all better teams than 2015. You do the math, this is the best team most likely since 88, definitely since 06. Facts. Doesn't mean they're going to win a World Series. Not a given. Facts. I understand that. You want to at me? That's fine. Just don't at me with this crap about BABIP and they're lucky or any of that nonsense. Rotation's got an ERA, a starting rotation of 2.2 in their last 32 games. Going back to Scherzer's return. By far the best in the sport. They've scored 5 runs or more in 9 straight games. Do the math. You give up 2 a game, you score 5 a game, you're going to be pretty darn good. They're pretty darn good. Enjoy it. If you're a Met fan, get crazy. Get loud. Be boisterous. Scream back at some of these Braves fans and Philly fans. I mean, people get pissed about Keith Hernandez making some joke. And it was, I mean, come on. He's joking around. And I love Keith. But it's like, come on, man. Like, we don't have no sense of humor in this planet. We have no sense of humor. We have lost our minds. Let me say something. 2022, people lost their damn minds. Everywhere. Nobody got a sense of humor. Everybody has completely lost touch with reality. Nobody's got empathy. Nobody enjoys themselves. We need like a therapist that is sitting there like on blast in everyone's eardrums on a day in and day out basis just to remind us, hey, it's damn good to be alive, people. Retweet that. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. And you spike that fucker? Well, it'd have to be pretty high, Jack. I bet you would, Panama Red. This team is good. Like, they're good. Like when you just feel, I like it when she jokes. Like, they're good. They make you feel Guillorme, okay? They're really good. You don't guarantee them anything. But I just won 6-7 in a row. I got Scherzer and DeGrom days. How's that feel? Pretty good. Okay? I mean, they're going to win those games, but feel pretty good. Doesn't change that, does it? This race in the National League East is over. You know why? Not because the Braves can't beat the Mets in maybe all 4 games in this next series. But the Mets in the other games won't even play sub 500 enough for the Braves to even catch up the other 3-4 games they'll have. because they're too deep. The team's just too deep. There's not enough good teams in the league. Now, they're not playing the Dodgers every day the rest of the season. That might go different. They're not. The rest of the season, they only play the Dodgers and the Padres and the Phillies and the Braves the whole time. No. Because, by the way, some of that schedule in September is Charmin. They're about to get to the middle of the Pillsbury Doughboys' belly, and it's going to feel good in those standings. You ain't catching up. This division is over. Finished. Doesn't mean the Braves can't win a series, then play them win another series, or get to the postseason, which they'll do certainly, or go deep in the playoffs so that Strider won't pitch well. This isn't personal. This isn't about Atlanta. It's not about the Phillies or their fundies. It ain't about the Dodgers, who certainly could go to the World Series and win it, or the Padres, who certainly could do so, or even the Cardinals, who could be dangerous, or the Brewers. Nobody's discounting anybody, but if you're discounting the fact that as a Met fan, you shouldn't enjoy this, as a Met fan, you shouldn't be living life right now, then you are a moron. Facts. What the hell's the point of being a fan if you can't get into it? Get up and get excited. Tell these idiots who just are angry at their own team, like constantly, like your Phillies are going to go up 3-0, haven't ever been on Friday. You're going to have jackasses, I see, I told you, as soon as they played Philadelphia. I mean, come on, man, I expect that from a Phillies fan, but if it's a Met fan, that dude is a wedgie, a code red. I mean, come on, man, are you kidding me? A swirly in the toilet bowl? Like something. A wet willy? I don't, whatever you want to give. Poop on the doorstep, whatever your thing is. Shaving cream in the hand and a feather on the nose. Just giving you some examples of things I've been on the, these are things that happen. But the Mets are really good. Okay, that's number one. Just enjoy it. What Spencer Strider said was idiotic. Sorry, that doesn't mean every Braves fan is a bad person, and I don't dislike the Braves people either. Grow up. Speaking of growing up, Kevin Durant. Now, I just talked about this yesterday. I got to jump on it again. This is the follow-up to that. Look at on there today. I mean, come on, man. You want to tell me, you want to be my latex salesman, Kevin Durant? Are you out of your freaking bleeping mind? Like, what the hell? This dude, this burner account having insecure, entitled individual who happens to also be one of the most talented we've ever seen, and a unicorn in a cyborg, and he's 7 feet, plays like a guard, shoots like crazy. It's great. All that's great. Admire the hell out of him. Love watching him play basketball. But you ain't a winner, dude. By the way, you also ain't very smart. You want me to believe the direction of the team's bad? You know better? I joked yesterday, tongue inside cheek. Tongue cheek. Got it? About how much he's like, I mean, this is a guy who thinks playing with James Harden was going to get him to win. What do we got today? New report. Kevin Durant tells the Nets he thinks it'll be great if he can go back and now go to Philly this time, go play with James Harden. Are you kidding me? Like you got to be kidding me. Now, you watch Michael Jordan play, say, I got to go with that guy, go win. Okay, Tim Duncan, you want to say, I got to go play with that guy. I'll be a part of that with the Spurs, and I'm going to go win. Okay, when you went to the Warriors, I'm going to go be a part of that with Steph. I'm going to go win. D-Wade down in Miami, LeBron, almost everywhere he's been. Facts, sorry, don't at me. I get that. Tom Brady's throwing at me. I'm going. I get it. I'm in. Yes. I got to play in a line with Gretzky. Where am I going? But you want to go play with James Harden again? And you're about winning? You don't like the direction the Nets are heading? What the hell direction are you heading? Into a wall? What are you, out of your mind? I hope the Nets punish him and send him to Philly. Poor Joel Embiid. I mean, poor Joel Embiid. I like him. My goodness. Good luck with that. That team will never win. You can mark my words. Kevin Durant goes to play with Harden and Embiid. You can tell me about, these three's talent versus every other talent. You already lost me at James Harden. You're going to give me the Durant and Harden combination again? Well, that certainly looked like it was bound for championships, didn't it? You have got to be bleeping kidding me. This guy, he lost his damn mind. He spent that time being injured and realizing how great he was and what happened to the Warriors when he's not there. And all those things, they all just surfaced and grew and bubbled like that ooze in Ghostbusters 2. And this guy has lost his damn mind. I hope they send him there to punish him. Because that team, the Sixers, will never win. Ever. Ever. This still thinks the idea to win is to play with Kyrie and James Harden. How about I'm the best player on earth, and let's get a supporting cast around me because you know what? I'll take accountability and responsibility because I wanted to be here. I got this contract. I'm the one who's supposed to be the best. I'll make players better, and I'll go out there and goddamn win on my own. Grow up. You got talent I'll never have, but grow up. You don't got the last idea of what being a winner is about. Zero. You'll win and be on winning teams because you're talented as hell. You're amazing. It's great. I love watching it too. You got no idea, no concept what being a winner is about, and you never, ever, ever will. Facts. I mean, what a disaster. Are you kidding me? Now you're going to go play with Harden? This is what you decided? This guy. I hope the Nets don't move him. I really hope the Nets don't move him. I'm praying every day the Nets don't move him. I got no problem with the Nets. I've said this before. I'm a Knicks fan, but my dad's from Brooklyn. I've always had affinity with Brooklyn. I love Brooklyn. I've got Brooklyn jerseys, Nets jersey. I have no problem with that's fine. They're unwatchable for me with Kyrie on the team. Until he's off, I can't even watch him because I can't stand watching that guy do anything. But, I mean, come on. Like, you got to be kidding me. You're becoming unlikable now, Kevin Durant, KD. You just watched Steph win the championship with a Clay who returned from an injury, Draymond Green, who's fantastic in the roles he has, but those are the roles he has, Andrew Wiggins, who was left out on the doorstep somewhere, Jordan Poole, who nobody thought would be this kind of player. Shall I go on? What pool are you swimming in? The pool of, I think if I go play with James Harden, I'm going to win? I'll echo to finish the follow-up where I was in 35, in this 36. What a disgrace. I got top 10 lists coming and other kind of things. I didn't even plan on doing a pod today. I saw that. I'm like, oh, man, enough of this shit. Seriously. Really. Get a grip on yourself. More coming. Episode 37. My number growing up. I was named after Casey Stengel. I'll tell you that story. And we'll have a storyteller and more in a surprise. Not a surprise, because I'm telling you, it's coming in the next 48 hours. I don't know when. It depends. It all depends. It's about everything else. It's circular. You know, kind of like the circle pool that Kevin Durant swims in when he is somehow, I don't know, holding his breath too long underwater, deciding that playing with James Harden is a good idea. Good night.